What's going on, everybody? I'm Chief Derek, Springbrook Fire Department, and today we're going to be doing a different video. Today we're going to be checking out the V3 map, along with going over a couple changes to the department, so let's get into it. So recently, the County of Springbrook got a new game, County of Springbrook V3. V3 is a bit of a change from V2. V2 was a lot flatter and less windy roads, when V3, the roads are a lot more windy. Along with that, in V3, we have more towns. In V2, we had hardly any, big towns. In here, we have one bigger town and a ton of rural area and the rest of the map. So our HQ is right here now, and then right down the road from our HQ, we have one little town with a couple storefronts and a bar. And then continuing down this road, we come to the main town. There's a high-rise building over here. Springbrook Fire Department Station 32. A bank, ton of storefronts, and other small businesses. So, ladies and gentlemen, right along here is Station 32. Station 32 is, we changed 32. Station 32 used to be a, wildland type of station, and then had ARFF trucks at it, since it was right across from the airport. But it used to be that. Now it's just a small 2-bay station in the middle of the town. Houses Truck 32, which is our rear mount truck. It's a Pierce Velocity. And Medic 32, which is another one of the restored GMCs that we have at Station 31. I'm not going to get too in-depth on this station, but here's just the apparatus. I'm not going to get too in-depth in the station. I'll save that for a Station Saturday video. So, ladies and gentlemen, next we're going to head to Station 31. But, however, when you play this game, you're going to notice one thing for sure. There is a lot less lag than V2. V2, the lag in V2 was extremely bad, and it was not good. There was so much lag, it's not even funny. This game has fixed, there's hardly any lag. You get a couple jumps here or there, but that's to be expected in a video game. Especially one of this size with this much detail and stuff. So when the former owner of Springbrook bought this map, this whole entire area over here was all, this was all just empty area. There was nothing being used with it. So I started expanding it, and I had plans on adding, an airport and stuff over here, and some farm fields. Well, we never ended up putting an airport over here, and we're probably going to hold off on that for a while if we decide to do one again. But we were able to add a lake for search and rescue. We were able to re-add the burn tower that's in the game, so at Springbrook Fire Department, we have a separate training center game. It's a separate game with our training center. Maybe next time we'll do a tour of that. But along with that, our burn tower in-game is a nice place to go to if we're in the middle of a shift, and units are getting bored, or we just have some free time. Come down here and make sure, help them out a little bit, make sure everything's going smooth. Also, if you ever come to our stations, don't park like this, please. It's annoying. I'm parked like that because I just decided to hop in here off a shift and show you guys this stuff. So, Station 31 here is old Station 32. We just turned it into one big room for this area and stuff, but I'll save that for a Station Saturday video. And in the bay, we have now Tender here. So, Tender is now stationed out of here. It's a Peterbilt Tender. So, in V2, for some reason, a while back, our hydrants, they just decided they weren't going to work anymore, and nobody ever got around to fixing them, but we have finally fixed them. They are meshes now, so they're not as cool as the last ones, and we might re-add the last ones so we could, flush do all the fun stuff. We might re-add those, I'm not sure yet, but we do have the hoses working again, so that's cool. So, yeah. These work again, so that's pretty cool. Alright, y'all, so I apologize about that. I had to go do something, but we're back in the game now. It's a little bit later, so number one, as I said before, this map has a lot more windy roads than V2. As you can see by this one that we're driving on, but while we're driving over there, I'll talk to you guys about a little bit of changes coming to the department. Number one, we just reformed our Fire Officer 1 certification, which is basically the certification everyone has to hold to be a lieutenant or higher in the department. And along with that, we plan to be adding a Fire Officer 2, which is needed for anyone who's a battalion chief or more, within the department. So we also want to add in, a matchbox, lighter, blowtorch would work, something like that you can use that gives civilians a use to play the game. Like, they could light fires with it. We'll make it like a game pass or something. And they can actually start fires for FD, so, you know, they actually have something to do, not just sit around and look pretty. Along with that, right now, as you guys can see, we're using mesh vehicles. You'll see that in the department we're about to enter, because we're about to enter Station 30, but we use mesh vehicles right now. I want to go to, like, a blocky type of vehicle. There's places like Delaware-born studios, like, and maybe True North, if I wanted to go to them, but Delaware-born makes, like, Firestone chassis vehicles and stuff. Except they're not, like, as blocky. They're actually really nice looking. I'll put a picture of some stuff on the screen. Also, right now, I'll toss on a picture of the screen. That's a truck I made for one of my other departments when I was bored just for fun. That's going to be one of our trucks, probably. I'll just change the paint livery and stuff to make it match Springbrook, but that's probably going to be a rescue engine for us. So, pretty cool. We have stuff like that coming, though. I do want to, since I bought the department, I haven't had the Tech Rescue Hazmat certifications out. I do want to get those back out here shortly. Let's go inside Station 30. If you want to tour Station 30, check out our Station Saturday videos posted about 3 months ago to the date I'm recording this and you guys are watching this. Station layout stayed the same. So in V3, back here is just a wood. So we closed off those back doors right there. And now it's just the front doors. It's just a normal 3-bay. Back here, we used to have Medic 30-1. That's bye-bye. We said bye-bye to that thing. So there's no need for that anymore. We got rid of that EMS fly car. And we also revamped Battalion 3. So Battalion 3 used to be a Silverado, just like the one you see outside here. Except it had a light bar on it. But this is what the battalion chief car is now. It's a 21 Tahoe. It's pretty nice. So we decided we'd give battalion chiefs one of these, because our battalion chief made this, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll use it for battalion chief cars. So this is Battalion 3, and it'll probably be the battalion chief car if we ever add any more battalions if we need to. It's 3-stage ELS. So that's pretty nice. Obviously, it's got the green lights for scene command. It's got cruise lights, takedowns, all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty nice car. Then in the back of the battalion chief cars, we have this little command center with their laptop for them. They have a cooler, cones, and I don't know what else he has. He has nothing right there. So yeah, just that stuff. Also, here's what the exhaust extractors look like when they're actually in action here. I'll show you guys right here. They work just as a normal exhaust extractor in real life. You're just ready to go. You pull forward. There we go. You pull forward, and then it'll auto disconnect right there. And then you're good to go. So those are cool. So right now, Springbrook Fire Department, more stuff we want to change in the department comes to stuff like training. So right now, when you join Springbrook Fire Department, you fill out an entry application that isn't really an application. It's like an interest form. Sorry. It's like an interest form. Once you fill that out, if you're accepted, we do a short, like, really short background check on you. And then once you're good on that, we let you into the department. You have to do your firefighter one and your EMTB certification. Those are the 2 required certifications for the department. You get promoted to a probationary firefighter, and then once you're a probationary firefighter for 3 shifts, once you successfully log 3 shifts as a probationary firefighter, then you become a firefighter. Then you can do your other certifications like EMT-A, P, FO1, soon to be Tech Rescue Hazmat, all that stuff, EVOC, and more. So when it comes to department training, one thing I want to do is, once we have enough members to constantly do shifts, I want to change to maybe monthly intakes. I think by doing monthly intakes, we're going to be able to train people better than we can right now. With that, I want to do actual, like, have them do their certifications. Then after having them do their certifications, complete X number of trainings. And then on their final training, we would do a structure fire scenario and determine if they passed or failed the academy. If they failed, they have to redo it. If they didn't, then they're good to go into the field. When it comes to current training, we did make the requirement that every member must attend at least 1 training a month. That could include in our separate training center, and sometimes the burn tower we have, like, at the shift, or in this game, sorry. That can sometimes include that, depends what we're necessarily doing there. In the past, the Springbrook Fire Department, we did elections. They worked out okay. Sometimes it didn't go too well, but it worked out decently. So one thing I want to do is bring back elections. However, I'm going to make the requirements, like, harder to get to, because so we don't run into previous issues we had with this stuff, and if we still run into the previous issues, then we're junking elections for good and going back to tryouts. We could make it so you need a tryout to be in the election. We're going to do something like that, but we're definitely upping the requirements to avoid former issues we've had with it. But how the elections will work is elections will choose a certain number of lieutenants, maybe 3 to start off. It depends what department need we're in. At the end of each quarter, or term, whatever you want to say. I don't know why I would say quarter, not quarter. At the end of every term, you will post a vote in announcements judging how each officer's doing. And if anybody's doing really, 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 really bad, they're going to either get demoted down to, like, let's say a battalion chief isn't doing good, they'll get demoted down to captain or maybe lieutenant or something. Or they'll just be off the officers' board, I guess you could say. And then that'll give room for someone else to fill in. But how we want to choose new officers is elections are going to determine lieutenants. And then when the lieutenant's term is done, either they will be promoted to captain if we need them, stay a lieutenant, or get kicked off the officers' board if they failed, like, the vote in the end and they are not helping us at all. But that's just kind of some of the bigger changes coming to the department. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to join Springbrook Fire Department. Link will be down in the description. And if YouTube, as long as YouTube lets me do that, if YouTube doesn't let me put it in the description, check the pinned comment and you can find it there. Stay tuned. I do want to have a tour maybe come out on our training center, along with maybe a station Saturday on HQ. That's going to come, though, once we have our trucks done. On the wall behind me, this is actually our dive truck. That we just got back from having the ELS done. We need to do an air and light truck, and I think that's it. After that, we'll be good to go. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys want to see more, I'm sorry, apologize, I didn't end the video yet, but if you guys want to see more action on shifts, be sure to check out my channel. I do a lot. I record, like, every shift I attend, which is pretty much every single shift we run. And you can see more of the firefighting and action side of the department there. Right now, we're going to get that on this channel soon, along with a promotional video to spread the department out even more. But now I will actually end the video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Consider joining Springbrook Fire Department. Links in the pinned comment and down below. Peace out.